Pledge of Allegiance starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cowboys. Coming up on today's show, we have a special photography field trip from last week and scholarship information. I'm Francisco.
And I'm Mikaela. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd, and Canyon News Network starts right now.
Decisions as I go to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I'm wishing, no. I can fly high, I can go low. Today I got a million, tomorrow I don't know. Decisions as I go to anywhere I flow. Sometimes I believe, at times I'm wishing, no. I can fly high, I can go low.
Pippin, the school musical, is coming May 4th, 5th, and 6th at 7 p.m. in the PAC. Tickets are $10 with an ASB card, $10 without, and will be available at the choir room, drama room, or at the door.
After going to the musical on Thursday or Friday, come out to the dance team end-of-year performance Circus on Saturday at 7 p.m. in the main gym. Tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for seniors, $5 for students, and children 4 and under are free. See dancers or Mrs. Guzman in D5 to purchase tickets. Please do not miss this amazing show.
In sports news, boys varsity tennis plays in league prelims at Paseo Club at 11 o'clock. Boys baseball plays against West Ranch today. Frosh at Sierra Vista at 4, JV at Canyon at 4, and varsity at West Ranch at 3:30.
In meeting news, Fellowship of Christian Athletes meets today in the A Lecture Hall. Canyons GSA meets in K2 tomorrow at lunch. Big Hearts for Little Ones is having a meeting on Friday at lunch in room AA3. The Canyon Role Playing Club will be meeting this Friday in room K3 from 3 to 7 p.m.
The Tim and Danny Reynolds Memorial Scholarships is a $500 award. Senior boys who have participated in Canyon athletics with an average GPA of 2.5 through 3.5 may apply for an award. Applications are available in the counseling office. Deadline to apply is 3 p.m. on May 8th.
Senior Sunset will be held on Thursday, May 18th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the Canyon High School. This event includes dinner, dessert, a DJ, carnival games with prizes, inflatable activities such as obstacle courses, and this is your chance to pick up your yearbook. If you did not buy a senior fun pack, tickets are on sale until Friday, May 12th for $25 with an ASB card and $30 without. All students must complete a contract and turn it in when purchasing a ticket.
If you have been accepted to a 4-year college or university and plan on attending that school in the fall, please see Mrs. Von Ryan in the counseling office. We will make a star in your honor and place it on the Senior Stars bulletin board outside of the counseling office. Also, if you have received a notice of any scholarships or awards, please let Mrs. Von Ryan know.
While field trips are common in elementary schools, they are rare in high school. Here's a recap on one special photography field trip from last week.
Since its opening in 1997, the famous Getty Center Museum and Villa in Los Angeles opens its doors to hundreds of thousands of tourists, families, and school groups each year. Last week, Mr. Lee took a small group of beginning and advanced photography students to see and shoot both the grounds and exhibits.
So you come up the hill and you've got these wonderful gardens, and then you have, you've got art through the centuries, depending on what building you're in. You've got fantastic impressionists, floor and wing. You have the architecture of the place itself, designed by Richard Meyer. And then you have, on any given day, they have a fantastic photography exhibit that's in the South Hall, and it's dedicated just to photography and media. And I wanted them to see what was on display now, which is a photographic look at the media itself.
Students on the field trip got a practical experience in how both artists and photographers can create compelling images and stories.
Painting a picture is like taking a photo. You have to see where people's sides, like their shadows come in and everything. There's detail in every little photo. Like the artist really takes their time, like you should in photography.
For advanced photography student Kenneth Lenora, photography and this field trip specifically are a true passion of his.
I do photography because it's a way for me to express my more creative side. Digital photography is special because it's something where you can do whatever you want. You can create an exact image of what you want to see in your mind or something.
Students not only got to photograph ancient relics and famous paintings, but more recent antiquities as well. For CNN, this is Mrs. Meshcott reporting.
Speaking of fun trips, during next year's spring break, Mrs. Lewis and Miss Molden, the new French teacher, will be taking a group of students to Paris and Normandy for 9 days. If you are interested in finding out more, please see either Mrs. Lewis in D7 or Mrs. Molden in BB1. The deadline for registration for the trip is May 31st.
Today's quote comes from Thomas Jefferson. If you want something you've never had, then you've got to do something you've never done. That's all for today's show. I'm Mikaela Pascal.
And I'm Francisco Simplicio. Thanks for watching CNN and have a worthy Wednesday, Canyon High.